And I'm here with the gorgeous Kirsten Carriol in her amazing home and her walk-in wardrobe. Now, Kirsten is a busy mum. She's got an amazing business, Lano Lips, and it is, you know, you often find you come home and you've got an event on and you have to get ready in 5 minutes flat.
Yes.
The kids are screaming, they want dinner, and the phone's ringing. I know all about it.
Yeah.
How do you do that in, you know, 10, 15 minutes or less?
I've become quite good at it, actually. And I used to be able to spend an hour getting ready, and now literally, like you said, I've got 5 or 10 minutes.
Yes.
So it all starts with what I'm wearing,
Yep.
because then I can decide what I'm doing with my hair and makeup. So,
ooh, beautiful.
for example, if I take this beautiful Camilla Remarque dress,
lovely.
I'll pop that on, and then I'll show you how I get the hair and makeup done from there. So one thing Laura Mercier taught me years ago was you don't actually have to start from a completely clean palette. Like if you don't have time, then you can go over and build your foundation from what you already have on that day. So I do that a lot. So I start with mixing 2 foundations together to get the right consistency for me, and then I just quickly pat it on with a brush, just across the areas where I need more coverage. Usually it's just the T area. And just cover any blemishes, and just use the brush to really give it a really airbrushed finish. And then I'll make the eyes really dramatic because I've already got mascara on. I can't take that off and put that back on again. So it's just about using kohl-based eyeliners rather than shadows, because the shadows drop on the eyelashes and make them look powdery. But if you use a kohl liner and just put an extra line across the top, like one of the kohl eyeliners that can go into being an eyeshadow, and just blend it. And then I do the other side. I just add it to the top of my current liner and just blend it in right into that socket there, just to give it that bit more drama. And then I'll just do a bit of a liquid eyeliner over the top.
So you go
just on
liquid
the
over
corners.
pencil.
Yeah, so I do pencil over the current eyeliner, smudge it up, and then I do the liquid over the top and just take it out that bit further for night.
Gorgeous.
And then I don't need to do mascara again because there's no powder dropped on it. It's still there, it's still fine. If I need a brow, I'll just fix up the brows, and sometimes use the instant concealer just under there, but it's looking fine. So that's that.
That's that. And then you've got a cocktail bun you do in like 2 seconds.
So hair is always an issue, as you would know. You never have time for blow dries. So if I'm wearing something high necked, the cocktail bun is really easy. This is the best and easiest trick to do a really beautiful bun. You just pull most of it back into a bun at the base of the head, that bump just there, and leave the front bits down for the minute. You get a hair donut. Every girl should have a hair donut that matches your hair color. Pop it on top, and then just start twirling it around the bun until you feel like the bun's covered. You just sort of use your fingers to comb it around. And when you feel like the bun's all covered, you just get some of these little clips and just stick it in around it to secure it into place. And sometimes you can take a look at it and you might need to fix up a few areas, but mostly
Great.
it's pretty much covered.
Looks so good.
It's very, very easy. And then with the front bits, sometimes I just tuck them and leave them, or you can pull one up like that. It just softens it a bit if you leave the front bits till the end. It's not sort of pulled back into that really tight ponytail. Exactly. And it just depends the look you want as to how soft you make these front bits, whether you kind of go like that or like that, or leave them out. So I've got a few little spiky bits. You just tuck them in.
That looks gorgeous.
And you're done.
And that was seriously about 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's my thing. It's so easy, and it looks, you know, I've worn it to weddings. I've worn it to all sorts of things.
That's
It needs a bit of a spray, but it's pretty much.
Yeah, if you catch any loose bits.
Yeah, and sometimes I like the loose bits.
Yeah.
Depends how formal the occasion is.
Yeah.
So I need to fix
Oh,
up,
you
or
look
is that all right?
beautiful.
Et voila. Just fix up that little bit there. Actually, I like that bit. So,
Leave it.
done.
Done.